If you are between 13 and 24 years old, the world is betting against you. They want you to be a docile consumer, addicted to dopamine and lost in mediocrity. This is not a motivational video. This is your act of war. I am going to give you the 9 laws the elite use to enslave time and build empires while the masses sleep. In Chapter 7, I will reveal why your intelligence is useless without a market skill. The architecture of your success begins now. Choose. Be the architect or be the debris. Your true currency is not money. It is time. But understand this. Time is a limited ammunition. Every hour spent on trivialities is a shot fired into your own foot. The 1% do not spend time. They invest it with surgical precision. Waking up early or giving up momentary pleasures is not suffering. It is resource optimization. If you treat your time like trash, your future will be a landfill. Stop announcing your intentions. By telling your plans, you receive a cheap dose of dopamine without having built anything. Silence is your shield. Most people around you feel a quiet rage at your desire to grow. Work in the shadows. Let your results make the noise your mouth doesn't need to. Warriors do not scream before the victory. Distraction is biological treason. In 2026, your attention is the most expensive product on the market. If you waste 2 hours scrolling through a feed, you have been defeated by an algorithm. Comfort is a silent enemy that keeps you calm while your life passes by. He who controls focus controls the future. Eliminate the noise or accept being just background noise in someone else's story. Vague goals generate mediocre results. Wanting to be rich is not a goal. It is a childish wish. You need specific targets. How much, when, and how. A clear goal transforms discouragement into clinical discipline. When you have a defined destination, the path becomes irrelevant. Trace the map, or you will spend your whole life wandering without leaving the starting line. Your brain does not distinguish reality from intense visualization. The 1% see the victory before even entering the field. This isn't esotericism, it is mental training. You must inhabit your success mentally until the physical world has no choice but to bow to your will. Visualize your empire every day, or you will never have the strength to build it. Money is accumulated energy. If you treat it like a toy to buy status, it will flee from you. The 1% use money to buy freedom and knowledge. Stop spending on what brings you no return. Invest in yourself, your education, and your tools. Respect capital, and it will multiply. Despise it, and it will make you a slave. No one is poor for lack of money. People are poor for lack of high-value skills. The market is cold. It pays for what you solve, not for what you feel. Learn video editing, traffic, design, sales. Accumulate rare skills, and you will become an economic anomaly. The knowledge you seek on your own is what will truly make you rich. You can have everything, but you cannot have everything at the same time. Growth requires amputating parts of your life that you like, but that slow you down. If you want the top, you must give up the base. Sacrifice is not loss. It is the conscious choice of what matters. What are you willing to abandon today to become the man you want to be tomorrow? The responsibility for your life ends and begins with you. Stop blaming the system, your parents, or your lack of luck. Victimization is the cancer of the 99%. If you are not where you want to be, it is your fault. Accept the weight of sovereignty. The moment you stop making excuses, you start having results. Most people who clicked on this video are gone. They checked their notifications. They got bored. They retreated into the comfort of the 99%. If you are still listening, you have passed the first test, the filter of focus. In a world designed to keep you distracted, your presence here is an anomaly. But understand this, knowing the 9 laws is useless. The world is full of well-informed failures. The architecture of the 1% is not built with thoughts. It is built with the clinical execution of those thoughts. You are now entering the threshold where knowledge becomes a burden. You can no longer claim ignorance. You now know what is required to ascend. Let's talk about the math you are trying to ignore. If you do nothing after this video, you aren't staying the same. You are rotting. Every day you choose comfort over these laws, you are committing biological treason against the man you were born to become. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, looking in the mirror and seeing the ghost of your potential. A man who had the map, had the youth, and had the time, but chose the screen over the struggle. That is the true definition of hell. To meet the version of yourself you could have been if you had just followed the protocol. The 37% math works in both directions. Choose your direction now, or the decay will choose it for you. The 1% war does not begin with a grand gesture. It begins with a silent execution. When this video ends, do not look for another one. Do not look for a feeling of motivation. Motivation is a drug for the weak. It comes and goes like the wind. Instead, look for your first target. Identify the one distraction you will amputate today. Identify the one skill you will start forging tonight. This is your ritual. You are not trying to change. You are declaring war on your own mediocrity. The architecture is set. The tools are in your hands. The only variable left is your will. You have been handed the laws of the Titan. You are between 13 and 24 years old, the most volatile and powerful years of your existence. Do not waste them being a background character in someone else's empire. The forge is open. The steel is waiting. The silence of the work is where your true identity will be born. We do not seek a good life. We seek sovereignty. We seek power over ourselves. We seek the 1%. Stay hard. Be the 1%.